All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. We get some orders shipped out. I think we have, I want to say like 10-ish orders going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 orders. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Exactly 10 orders going out today. Some really good orders, so we'll go over that in just a minute. But as you guys are coming in, make sure you're liking the live wherever you're watching. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat. Lily's here. What's up, Lily? Welcome in. Gonna get these out. Ovabs is in the house. What's up, Ovabs? Really good sales. We actually had, I actually sold more yesterday, but I shipped them out early. I've been shipping out everything before the mailman comes. As long as I get it out before he comes, it's good. He came late yesterday too, so I was able to get a couple orders out yesterday on top of what we have today. But afterwards, I had 2 really good sales on eBay. One happened yesterday and one happened first thing in the morning, so we'll go over that at the end of the live. What's up, Natalie? What's up, Teach? Welcome in. Congrats on the good sales. Hopefully you guys have good sales too. Let me know in the chat what you sold yesterday. If you sold anything good, let me know. And we'll go ahead and get started as everybody's coming on in. We'll start with Mercari sales, move on to Poshmark, and then eBay. I didn't have any Depop sales until 2 seconds before the live. I just made a Depop sale, so I'll have to ship that out afterwards. So yes, live thrift tomorrow. We will be live thrifting tomorrow at Red, White, and Blue at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be on List It too. So come hang out. We'll be on Facebook and YouTube, not on Instagram, because it's too hard to get a stream key on my phone and try to do Instagram at the same time. So we'll be on Facebook and YouTube, so make sure you're watching there. And we'll be on List It too, so if you see anything you like while we're live thrifting, you guys know the deal. You can purchase from us before we even purchase from the store. So make sure you watch the live. It's going to be a lot of fun. Back to live thrifting tomorrow. So how many sales today? We have 10 going out, 10 that we're going to pack up. So no live thrifting today. No, we're not going to do live thrifting today. We're going to finish. I'm going to sort some more of the TJ Maxx stuff, so Mom will have stuff ready to be listed for the next couple days. She's working on shorts right now, and I'm going to sort out polos after this live. And that should give her enough stuff to get through Friday, and then over the weekend I'll sort another round of stuff out for her. But yeah, gonna get all that, trying to get all that listed. I want to get it listed before the end of next weekend, so that way we have it all out, already making sales, and you guys will see some of that stuff is already selling. We've only listed probably like 14 or 15 items from that haul, and we've already sold a couple of those items. So stuff is going to sell fast because it's brand new with tags. That's the benefit of picking up new with tag stuff. So I'm just starting, but today I'll be selling 2 vintage small soldier figures for $95. I bought them for $7. Let's go. That's a nice sale. All right, let me slide this over and let's get started. We're going to start with Mercari first. Mercari, 2 mid sales, 2 not so crazy sales. These are I Ride On pants. I guess that's the logo on the back. These are women's like equestrian pants, like riding pants. Kayla always picks these up whenever we find them. We paid $6.42, and I took a best offer of 20 for these on Mercari. So Mercari, no fees. So I made a profit of just under $13, or just over $13 on these I Ride On pants, which is okay for like a mid item like this. It's a lower end, not a heavy seller. But on Mercari, why don't have Mercari in Canada? I don't know. You'll have to ask Mercari that. I don't know if you really want it. Mercari doesn't give me too many sales, to be honest. It's very few and far between with Mercari. Same as Depop too. There's a buyer. I didn't tell you guys this yesterday. There's a buyer on Depop that's trying to say that they didn't receive 2 items from me, even though they're scan delivered by the post office. So I'm wondering what Depop is going to do in that instance. It's scan delivered. They bought 2 pairs of Miss Me shorts off me. They both shipped separately, and they're saying that they didn't get delivered to their P.O. box, even though it says delivered. So I told them I used to work for the post office. There's no way a post office employee would scan these delivered if they didn't actually deliver them to your P.O. box. So I'm hoping Mercari sides, or not Mercari, Depop sides with me. But I've heard Depop is kind of weird about those cases, and if they don't side with me, then I'm probably going to pull all my listings from Depop, because there's no point in selling there if people can just make up that they didn't receive items. Next up, North Face shorts. Picked these up for $6.96, and these sold for $15. North Face shorts used to sell really well. This is a super old listing, so I just took a best offer and got it to move because North Face shorts don't sell well, so we don't really pick these up anymore unless they're super duper cheap. Is there a way to use auto Poshmark to list all Poshmark and relist at once, or has to be individually? Individually. You can do a bulk. There's no way to bulk. Yeah, there's no way to bulk and in bulk relist items on auto Posher. So you'd have to do it manually. What's up, Trisha? I almost grabbed the wrong label. That would have sucked. That happened to me on Mercari. They sided with me. Yeah, I'm hoping Depop sides with me. I mean, it's scan deliver. There would be no reason why they wouldn't side with me, because the post office is the one who scanned it, not me. So I'm assuming that they're going to. I'm hoping that they're going to, but yeah, you never know. So you never know. What's up, Elliot? We'll hold off on listing on Depop until we hear back. I would definitely pull items. Yeah, if they don't support, they banned Surfs. Surfs had the same instance. He shipped out 3 items, and all 3 separate cases. Each of the buyers claimed that they didn't receive the item, and then after the 3rd one, Depop banned Surfs. And yeah, as you guys know, Surfs ships all of his items. He's a trustworthy dude, and Depop banned him. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Depop doesn't even look at who they're banning; they just ban. So hopefully they don't ban them. Not over 2 items that were shipped to the same person and scan delivered. That would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. I gotta make a box for this next one. So we're on to Poshmark sales now. First Poshmark sale is going to be a pair of Allen Edmond shoes. These are called the Wingham loafers. Pick these up for $8 in a bulk buy locally, and these sold for $25 over on Posh. These aren't the super high-end Allen Edmonds. There's certain Allen Edmonds that will sell easily for $100. These are more of the lower-end penny loafers. So poor Surfs. Yeah, it's crazy. When he told me that he got banned, I was like, what? Bearded got banned too. That's because he sold a golf club, and they said that was a weapon. They told him that a golf club is a weapon, and you're not allowed to sell weapons on Depop. I guess a golf club could be considered a weapon. I mean, it depends on how you use it, but Bearded ended up getting his account back. But very weird platform. You get banned for selling a golf club as a weapon. Alright, so this is a Poshmark sale. If you don't know how Poshmark works, all orders can go into priority mail boxes or priority mail packaging, so that's why I'm using the shoe box. Fits these shoes perfectly. And you just slide them in, tape them down, and we're good to go. And like I said, this sold for $25 and I paid $8 for it. Just making sure I grab the right label. Slap the label on right there, and that one's good to go. Alright, next up we got a bundle sale. This is a bundle of 2 Brooks Brothers shirts. This is why I list things separately and I don't list them together, even though bundling can be good. On Poshmark, people can easily bundle their items. So this buyer bundled both of these Brooks Brothers shirts. They both have the little logos on the front. I paid $10.70 for both of these combined, and this buyer paid $41 for both of them. So these are going to ship together straight to the person. Shoes are a weapon. I've seen Austin Powers. Yeah, shoes can be considered a weapon too. So you shouldn't sell shoes on Depop. They might consider those weapons. Shirts could be weapons too. If you wrap a shirt around someone's neck, it could be done. I don't know what you can sell on Depop. Maybe plushies? Maybe plushies are okay on Depop. Alright, that one's going to go there. I'm just going to use a tie-back envelope for this. You can usually fit 2 to 3 items in a tie-back pretty easily. So, these fit nice and easy, and then we'll ship them out. If you guys are hanging out and you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll try to answer as many as I can while we're shipping. A good time for if you've seen some of my videos and you have some questions about some things I do, or questions about items or stuff like that, feel free to drop them in the chat. Do you use Pirate Ship for shipping on Mercari? No, I used to use Pirate Ship, now I use Mercari labels now. When I switched over to Auto Posher, it's just easier to use Mercari labels and just charge it to the customer. Super easy. Yeah, Trisha, you sell plushies. They're not considered weapons, that's why. Burberry Tie. I picked this tie up. I wanted to try it out, so I paid up a little bit for it. I paid $6.42 for this tie, but I wanted to see how fast certain brands are selling, because when I look at sell-through rate, Burberry ties don't really sell that well. But I wanted to give it a try and see how fast this sells. I don't know, just my intuition told me that this was going to sell fast. So I paid $6.42 for this tie, and in 2 days it sold for $18 over on Poshmark. And I think the reason my ties are selling so fast is because of my photos. I think when you have really nice photos, when it comes to suits, things like suits, and when it comes to things like ties, if your photos stand out, you have way higher of a chance to sell an item. So sell-through rate doesn't really matter in that case. So I'm gonna keep trying out ties and see how they work. I shared that eBay store with you guys a few weeks ago that just sells ties. That's all they sell is ties, and they sell like 19 to 20 ties a day, like on average. It's really crazy. And they're all brands that have horrible sell-through rates, but because they have really good photos, I feel like it separates them out, and they're able to sell multiple ties. They also run a sale in their store. It's like buy two get one, or buy one get one 50% off or something like that. But still, even with that, I think it's because of their photos. They have really, really good photos. And when I was scrolling through eBay sold listings, I saw their photos, and all of their photos stood out to me. And that's what we did with our photos, is we're making the photos like stand out compared to the competition. And I feel like that's what creates these sales. So I'm gonna keep trying them, even if I have to pay up a little bit for ties. I want to see if I could get certain tie brands to sell faster than others. And yeah, I'll let you guys know when they sell. Next up, we got a pair of Judy blue jeans. Pick these up. These are more like pants, actually. Pick these up for $8.03, and these sold for $27 over on Poshmark, over on Posh. So, what's the name of the tie account? If you just look up any tie on eBay, and scroll for a little bit, you'll see it. It's a close-up picture of the tie tied in a knot, and it's like a super close-up picture, and they only have 3 pictures. They have that picture, they have a picture of the brand, and they have a picture of the contents of the tie, like if it's 100% silk or something like that. But they're super easy to find. At the end of this live, I'll go through and scroll and see if I can find it. Just type in like Brooks Brothers ties. You're gonna see exactly who I'm talking about within like the first like 10 sales, because they sell a ton of ties. Actually, I'll do it in a second. Give me 2 seconds. Let me ship this out. I'll flip the camera. I'm sure I'll find their store in like no time at all. So, yes, I use my phone to take the pictures of the ties, and I also edit them using Photo Room. So I'll show you what my tie photo looks like for that Poshmark sale. Let me find this person on eBay. I'm just gonna go in here, type in Brooks Brothers tie. And then I'm going to go to solds and see if I can find them. Hang on. They've got to have a tie sale in here. I know they have a tie sale in here. Not on the first page. Probably should bring you guys along with me so you're not staring at my face. If you're watching on Instagram, I'll flip the camera in just a second. It's not on this page either. Their photos are very distinct, and you can tell. As soon as you see them, you know it's their store. There it is, right there. See, I could tell this is this person just off the photos. Ready for this? Boom. That's their store right there. See those 2 ties? Those are both by the same person. And if you go into the ties, I gotta take you guys with me really quick. This is their store, Sherry's Bargains. As you can see, I've already clicked on it, but that's their cover photo. And like I said, they only take 3 photos. This one, actually, they didn't take a photo of the fabric contents. They just took a close-up photo, and then they took the back photo like that. That's kind of why I take my back photos like that. But yeah, Sherry's Bargains, that's the one. And then if we go to their store, I hate when eBay opens up new tabs. All right, this is their store, and they have a call to action right in the front. Buy one get one. They have a buy one get one free. So buy one get one free. I'm sure they're only paying. They're probably getting a lot of their ties from like the bins, and they're paying like nothing for their ties. So they're able to do a buy one get one, but they also list higher than market. In addition, if you purchase 6 or more neckties that ship together, receive an additional 20% off multiple tie discount. So not only do you get a buy one get one, but you also get 20% off your order if you buy 6 or more ties. That's how they get all of these sales. But if we go down to the bottom, we'll hit see all, and then we can filter for sold, and then look at their photos. Just look how nice that looks. It's so uniform, so nice. But look at this. They're selling Giorgio Armani ties for $55.99. $55.99 plus shipping. That's like $20 over market. So that's why they can do this whole buy one get one free, because it's like Publix. Sure, they have buy one get one's free at Publix, but everything in the store is more expensive than any other store. So it works, and they sell a ton of ties. Like today's the 7th, and they've already sold 4, 5, 6 ties. So somebody probably took advantage of that 6 tie order thing. And then yesterday, August 6th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 ties sold yesterday. And they're just selling ties. That's what this whole thing is about. It's just ties. So I think these photos are what separates them out from everybody else, because when I'm scrolling through, I know exactly where Sherry's ties are, or Sherry's bargains is when I'm scrolling through eBay. So other people are probably doing the same thing. If they have repeat buyers, the repeat buyers are probably looking at the photos and they're like, that's Sherry's bargains. I bought from them before, because I can tell from the tie photos. So they don't even have to go into the store to know who they're buying from, which is crazy good. So let me show you what the photos of my ties look like when I'm doing my tie photos. Let me pull those up really quick. And how we're trying to separate ourselves out from the crowd just a little bit. I see a bunch of questions, so I'll get to those questions in just a second. Let me go into this. This one is good. We probably should have zoomed in a little bit on it, but we're trying some things out. So this is our photo of our tie. It's just a close-up photo, and like I said, I wish we should have moved this down just a little bit and filled out the whole screen with the tie. And then all we do is we take a photo of the tie, and then we run it through Photo Room. Photo Room takes out the entire background and makes it solid white for us, and then we press the shadow button, and then it just adds a shadow in the bottom. So this is all AI generated, all the shadow at the bottom, but this is all a photo that we took. Just takes out the background, adds a shadow, and I feel like that separates us out. But there's some room for improvement on the photos, and I want them to all look like uniform too, like they're all the same, from the same listing, same store, things like that. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Sherry's bargains. I want to take all my Depop listings down, taking forever to get paid, and don't want to have problems. Can I do that with auto posture? You can't do it all at once. You have to do it individually. It's probably just easier to just go on Depop and just select all your listings and hit delete. Yeah, auto posture doesn't have a bulk delist or bulk relist button. You have to do it all individually, because it's the credits are used. So you have to use credits on every time you list and delist and relist. What's your opinion of Hawaiian shirts? No name brands, but good quality, made in Hawaii. You can sell those, but they're not going to sell for crazy money. There are people that sell those, but yeah, if they don't have a brand name and just because they're quality, if they have a loud print, you can sell those. But again, you're not looking at a high dollar amount. It's not like a Tommy Bahama crazy print shirt, because that brand name is what's bringing buyers into that listing. If you just have Hawaiian shirt with an all over print, you have to use lots of keywords like surfers and beachfront and things like that to try to bring people in. 100% feedback, yeah, on that store. It's crazy good. All right, let's keep shipping out some orders. I got to be careful with these, because I got to make sure I ship out the right one to the right customer. So this first one is a women's Bad Birdie polo shirt. Picked this up at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of those. Paid $16 a piece for these. I know that's a little pricey, but this one sold for $30, and it sold within a day of listing. So we knew paying up for these, it's okay, because they're going to sell super fast. So I sold that one for $30. So 16 and 30, not a huge profit, but that's what you're expecting with retail arbitrage. Retail arbitrage is completely different than like thrifted goods. A lot of the times the margins aren't the same. You're not gonna double, you're not gonna triple your investment, but you are gonna get quicker sales. So that's the benefit of retail arb. And right after I ship this one out, I have another one that's sold. This one is a size medium, and this one sold for $29, so $1 off on that one. I ran out of Tyvek envelopes up here, so I'm just going to throw this into a regular envelope. So 2 of the items that we already listed from the TJ Maxx haul sold super fast. I think we have 1 more of those in a size medium, and then we're sold out of those. So I wish we would have found more of them. Again, not a huge profit on those. Let me see how much profit we made on each of them. This is going to be 6, and this is going to be 5.8. So the first one we made a profit of $8 on. The second one made a profit of $7.20 on. Some people will be like, you know what, that's not enough profit for me, and that's cool. That's good. If that's your business model, that's cool. But for me, if it's going to sell fast and I can pick it up at TJ Maxx and I can use a credit card and not have to pay that credit card off for a month, and make profit on that item before I even paid off that credit card, then I'll take that all day, every day. How about an 8% wool coat that can't locate the brand name? Again, that's gonna be even harder for you to sell because you can't use many keywords with a wool coat. It's just gonna be wool coat, trench. Like, you can use those words, but if you don't have a brand name, it's gonna be really hard to get people to your listing. So something like that I probably wouldn't even list. Unless it was something super duper special, had a special pattern or something on it, I probably would just not even list that. What do you mean by retail arbitrage? Meaning I go to a retail store and buy items to resell. It's called retail arbitrage. I go into the retail store with purpose to buy items specifically to resell on my sites for a profit. And if you missed our videos, we have a bunch of TJ Maxx videos that we just put out. Also, we're going to film that TJ Maxx video. We were going to film it on Monday, but Joey was here, so we're going to try to film some of it today and some of it tomorrow, and then we'll probably have it out this weekend for the TJ Maxx haul, so we can go over some of the stuff and explain how the sale works. So be on the lookout for that video. Again, we're going to film it, probably part of it today, part of it tomorrow, because it's going to be a longer video to film. Next up, we got some Lululemon. Kayla picked these up. This is another piece that we paid up for. We paid $37.45 for this at a thrift store. I know that sounds crazy. Brand new with tags. Kayla looked up the style. The style is really good. It has a really good sell-through rate. It sells for usually anywhere between $70 to $100. This one sold for $89.99 plus shipping. So another really good sale. More than doubled our money on that $37 investment. So again, some people would be like, hey, 37 is too much for me, and that's fine, but I don't want to leave this behind because I made probably around $40 in profit off of a $37 investment. And it only took 2 weeks to sell, I think. So really good fast sale. Take that all day, every day. Put that on there. And this one's gonna go out for £1. Do you have an app to help you understand full profit since shipping needs to be factored in? So I've been doing this long enough that I can, if I buy something for $5 and I'm selling it for $25 plus shipping, because shipping, everything I'm shipping right now is plus shipping. I know how much profit I'm going to make. But yes, there is shipping calculators. There's eBay calculators to figure out what your profit and loss is going to be before you even buy the item. I think you just type in eBay calculator on Google, and the first link is the calculator you need to go to. But yeah, most of the stuff we're buying from thrift stores, and the profit margin is really good because you're buying it cheap and you're charging shipping to the customer. Hang on, I got to plug in my Dymo. We unplugged it to plug in the smaller Dymo. That's nearly 400,000 wool coats. The chance of someone views and purchases an unbranded one is close to impossible. Facts. That's what I'm saying. It's basically, you could list it. I mean, you could list it, but the chances of somebody buying an unbranded wool coat on eBay is very, very slim to none. Unfortunately, it's just a hard sell. Thanks for helping us. No problem. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys hopping in every day. I like having Instagram over here now. As you guys know, I got banned from going live on TikTok, so you guys get me now. It used to be TikTok was in your spot, and now you guys are in that spot. All right, last sale is a really good one. This buyer came through and bought pretty much all of my new with tag Levi's jeans that were a size 38. So they bought 5 pairs of jeans off me yesterday. They bought them all separately and then bundled them together. So we have this pair of Levi's jeans, this pair of Levi's jeans, this pair, and then 2 more pairs. I'm not going to show you the other 2 because they're in the box. Actually, I'll just show them to you. This pair, and then this pair. So I paid $13.38 each for these jeans. I bought them all at the same red, white, and blue thrift store, all back to back. They were all just sitting right next to each other. And listed them, and this buyer came in and bought all of them. So I paid $13.38 each for these, and this buyer paid $175 plus shipping. They sent me offers of $35 for each of the jeans, and I had them listed for $37.99, I think. So I accepted all the offers, and then they paid almost immediately. So really good sale. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to ship these priority mail. So it is going to be a little expensive to ship these because these do weigh 10 pounds. So we'll see how much shipping is going to be. Let me see. Priority mail. Oh, it's not even that expensive. It's only going to be $9.32. Buyer paid $48.35. I'm probably going to send them a refund on that because that's a little egregious to keep that $48. So I'm probably going to send them probably a $20 refund on that. But yeah, really good sale. All going to the same customer. Hold on, I got to change this. You know what? It's probably going to change right now. 12 by 12 by 8. I had the wrong dimensions in there. Okay, it went up to $17.92 because I changed the weight to or changed the dimensions to 12 by 12 by 8. I had the wrong dimensions in there. So $17.92 to ship all of these out. So super nice. TikTok shop, TikTok shop, TikTok shop. Yeah, good old Barry D. You guys have missed Barry D's TikTok shop lives? They're actually funny. He'll talk about random stuff, but then he has to say TikTok shop like 10 times. Otherwise, he gets banned. TikTok shop, TikTok shop, TikTok shop. All right, so shipping these out, $17.82. Could I get a cheaper rate? Yeah, if I put these Ground Advantage or put these UPS Ground, I could, but I personally don't have a box this size. I'm out of boxes. I actually need to order some more boxes. I used them all on my last Whatnot show, so yeah. Just got approved for my first sample. Let's go. I have those every day. I have like every day I have like 10 companies reach out to me on TikTok wanting me to promote their product. It's always like weird stuff, like girls' bathing suits and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not gonna wear no girls' bathing suit. So, hello again from the Netherlands. What's up? And that's the last sale. So if you guys have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Like I said, tomorrow we're gonna be doing a live thrift. That's gonna be on Facebook and YouTube. So we're gonna be at a thrift store, probably for like an hour, hour and a half shopping. So make sure you come out, have some fun. If you missed that live, you can always rewatch it on Facebook and YouTube. And no Whatnot shows or anything this week, so no announcements like that. Just going to make that YouTube video and have that out hopefully by this weekend if I can get it edited and all that stuff. So I got approved for a veggie chopper slicer thing. That's a good one. That's it. That's an easy one to promote. You can make an easy video for that, Trisha. There's so many of those videos that go viral. If you make it good enough, it'll go viral. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you tomorrow.